I don't know why we're making up these fake scenarios with haters and mean people.
I don't know what you're talking about, fake scenarios. This might happen.
I mean, I absolutely would set up a voicemail. I am just saying that, like, we're mad at someone who doesn't exist.
See, look at that. It looks great, doesn't it?
It looks pretty darn good.
This studio, there's bread and butter are just remastering old games.
Look, we talk about these guys every time we play one of these remastered games because these are kind of the gold standard guys, right? Like, Night Dive.
And you're probably wondering, remember that scene in The Matrix where there was deja vu?
I remember all the scenes in The Matrix.
Right? It's awesome. I don't remember the exact... I remember this bit here. This is great.
I remember doing a bit about how extreme this iguana is.
It was extreme, and it's going to be extreme again.
It's going to be great.
So if you do a show long enough, you go, remember that time that we played Turok 2 on the show? And you were like, bro, how could I forget?
The first 250 episodes or so are all going to be about nostalgia from our childhood. The next 250 is going to be nostalgia from earlier episodes.
So we're just playing Turok 2 again.
So we're right in the transition period where we'll talk a little bit about the 90s. But a lot of this will also reference our other Turok 2 episodes. So why don't you let them know what this is so they can fucking find that.
Oh, that makes sense. Sure. Welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play. My name is Frylock.
And I'm Meat Man.
Oh, Meat what? No, Meat Man. It's way different.
That's what Carl calls him.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
We are truly sorry, Carl. And it will probably never happen again.
We got to put the cheat code in. Beware, oblivion is at hand. Is a thing that I'll remember my entire life.
Well, it's
Big cheat activated.
That's what you named your daughter, isn't it?
Right. Beware, oblivion is at hand. No, Stella is my daughter. She's a boxer, and she's perfect.
That's very cool. When did she get into boxing?
When she was born, she said,
Wow.
I'm gonna fight.
Right out the womb.
We're gonna play.
Put those dukes up.
Let's play on normal. We're gonna bump it up a little bit this time and play on normal. First, we gotta enjoy this cutscene because it's an awesome cutscene.
Looking good.
We have alien ass. Look at the mitts on this lady.
I wasn't talking about that. I was just saying looking good as far as like the amount of polygons.
I wonder if her mouth will move.
She had a little Princess Iruland headband thing.
Right.
What do they call that when they have just a jewel on their forehead, but it's obviously suspended by chains?
These old games are always like, make the alien really hot, but also make her hands weird too.
Well, there's no in between, right? It's either the grossest alien you've ever seen, and you need to kill him immediately,
right? Or,
whoa, let's see what this hot chick has to say.
And you keep looking down at her hands, and she's like, what are you looking at? And you're like, nothing.
Nothing?
Why do you got like a penguin hand thing going on there? And I can't look away.
Is that a glove? Is that part of your hand?
Right. Is this like an outfit, or you just
See, they didn't have to draw the tension between her boobs. You know what I mean?
They did, because her outfit is skin fucking tight.
Yeah, but...
So they had to. They didn't have a choice.
All right, but also her boot is 3 triangles, so maybe spend a little more time on the boot, guys.
I got a boot for you.
You know what I mean? They can show where they showed where their priorities were.
The port of Adia.
It wasn't in the Mercury Sea.
So this is the this is the first level of the game, and it's pretty much the only level that I like. So we're playing it again. We've already played this level on the show. We're playing the level again.
Oh, you're just the worst.
Because it feels the most grounded.
All right, that's what I want out of Turok.
You're not fighting dinosaurs.
This is where I come to feel grounded.
You're not fighting dinosaurs.
As giant dinosaur people rampage.
I was going to say, they're not dinosaurs, they're dinozoids. They're dinosaur people.
Mutant dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Dinosaur guys. Teenage Mutant Ninja Dinosaurs.
Big swinging monster dick coming at you because there's no pants.
You're horny on main this episode.
I can't help it, all right? The dinosaurs shouldn't dress like that.
I know, you are as God made you.
It wasn't my idea.
Shame the dinosaurs.
I was born this way.
It's their fault. No, that's Mercury, dog.
Oh, sorry. I'll be all right. Let's see, what kind of cool weapon? Let's go to the cheat menu real quick.
What did you activate with the big old cheat you activated?
Activating cheats will disable achievements for the active game. I'm super good with that. We have invincibility. We're going to skip that one.
Are you keeping up with this season of Invincible? Are you keeping up with Invincible at all?
I watched the first season of Invincible and then I canceled Amazon Prime.
Oh, right.
And I haven't been back since.
That's true. It's only on Amazon, and you don't have that anymore.
So
famously, cut a bunch of cords. And in this day and age, that mostly means getting rid of streamers.
So I
physical cords.
I got Amazon Prime back in order to watch the new season of Fallout, which is fine. I don't know. The first season of Fallout was great. Season 2 felt like a really long in-between episode.
Oh.
And maybe something really devastating or very important or, life-changing or whatever, show-changing will happen in Season 3. But Season 2 felt a little bland.
Oh, so maybe I'll just wait for Season 3 then to catch back up.
Right. And then watch Season 2.
I will. That's what I'm saying. I'll catch up, but, I'll just wait.
So we have infinite lives. We have all weapons, unlimited ammo, all inventory. We're not going to be invincible, though.
I'm watching Invincible.
Oh, awesome. What does this thing do?
It's
a little underwater torpedo thing.
I love these little scooter things that sometimes underwater guys have.
That's so cool.
I love them.
Hell
They're
yeah.
so fun.
I'm so fast.
Spoilers for, Season 2, up to Season 2, Episode 4 or 5? We'll say 5 just to be safe.
Okay.
Make sure you've watched up through then, because, oh my god, Mark got his guts ripped out.
Awesome.
It's like a solid 2 minutes, which is a long time.
Think about how 2 minutes of getting his guts ripped out?
Almost wordlessly.
Wow.
He's choking the guy out, right?
Yeah.
So he's on top of him. The guy puts his hand through him, which almost kills him. And then just pulls his hand back out and spends the next, roughly, like I said, 2 solid minutes of screen time just pulling entrails out of our boy Mark.
And he's fine, right? Mark's fine.
The episode ends.
And that's the latest episode?
With Nolan coming across the scene after it has happened. I obviously know that Mark is not dead. You know what I mean?
Sure.
The show doesn't pick up with the death of the main character.
No, of course not.
But holy crap, brutal. Really brutal stuff. Just for duration, if nothing else.
I find my criticism of Invincible and what keeps me out of it sometimes.
Okay, yeah, level it.
I find the animation style to be pretty boring.
It's fairly boring. I usually look at my phone and listen to it until I hear a battle start.
Hell yeah.
And that seems to be working out pretty good. Because it's also pretty melodramatic.
Right.
It's a comic book story, so, built-in kind of melodrama. But, come on, let's be real. I don't care about, you're my dad and you didn't visit me.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's your legacy? What's my legacy?
So yeah, that's my issue with Invincible. The animation style lacks any kind of
people talk
substance.
about it. Yeah, people.
Do they talk about it? Do they criticize that?
They criticize not only that, but the fact that you're looking at $2 to $3 million per episode.
Sure.
Which sounds like a lot. Animation is difficult and long, and they
100%.
have a very expensive voice cast.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons isn't cheap.
Sandra Oh,
Yeah.
It's her fault. It's all her fault.
It's all Sandra's fault.
No, I'm saying.
Ms. O, she's gonna cost you some money.
People are like, yeah, you do notice it from time to time that characters talking, not really moving, nothing really animated going on.
Sure.
Check
this out.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, yes.
How did it just find him? Are you the guy from Phantasm?
Delicious, right? You know that's what that's from, right? It's got to be like a Phantasm thing.
That's got to be a Phantasm reference.
Somebody watched Phantasm and they're like, what if we made a Phantasm gun? What's this thing?
Also...
Oh, that's just a little,
another thing...
sun bomb.
Maybe it's a flashbang, or... Yeah, maybe it kills a certain type of enemy.
I'm going to throw it at somebody.
Throw it at a guy.
Yeah.
It looks like a 1990s Mad Ball.
Bro threw a lava rock at me. What an asshole.
Ow.
Asshole. Dick. Just the guy annoyed.
We also reference Phantasm almost every episode.
Almost every episode.
Comes up a lot.
Boy.
Oh,
it's awesome.
Yeah. What's his name? Angus? An actor? I forget.
The actor's name is Angus. He's no longer with us.
Yeah. He was great. Watch Shudder. Shudder recently got more of the sequels. I think you can watch almost all of them on Shudder.
Let's see. Is there a guy up here I can throw this rock at?
There's
a guy. What's going to happen to him? Is he blinded? Yep, that's a blinding situation.
Nice. It's like
solar flare.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Let me get my Destructo disc.
But yeah,
Krillin cut Frieza's tail off with that thing. That's awesome.
it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
Just dip into that real quick. A quick Dragon Ball Z reference.
But no,
Destructo disc.
we're talking about.
Holy shit! I cut his arm off.
You cut like his face off. Wasn't he standing sideways?
Ah, he's fine. He'll be okay. You all right, buddy? Right? You're good.
That's what I'm saying. You got him.
You're good. He's Jesus.
Get this guy too. Yeah.
I don't have invincibility on, but like I'm also untouchable because look at the weapons I have.
The weapons are doing a lot of the work for you, but in a very fun way. I love these weapons.
Right? Oh man, I love the weapon variety. This is like a grenade launcher, I think. Hell yeah.
I wish so badly that we could play 007 Nightfire.
We're not allowed to. Mom said no.
I just wish
Mom
we
said
could
no.
find
You can't
a way.
play it. Look at its horrible face.
I wonder if there's other console versions of it.
I have to go all the way back to the beginning of the level. I forgot to activate the distress beacon.
Oh, what?
Oh my god, I'm
All right,
so
well
stupid.
then we're gonna double back and talk more about streaming services.
That's fine.
They
And how we shouldn't
finally
have them.
updated the Shudder streaming app, which is a good one. It's not evil like Netflix.
Right.
They produce their own originals. They're small and they're keeping horror alive. You know.
I like it because you go on there and there's like 3 big movies that you recognize on there, and you're like, all right, cool. And then there's all this other stuff that you've never heard of, but it's provocative. It gets you going, you know?
Stuff you've never heard of.
Okay, Jesus. A normal person like me has never heard of.
That's what I'm saying. It's genre specific.
Absolutely.
So you absolutely should be familiar with the genre if you really want to pay the like $8 a month or whatever.
It's not that expensive, I'll give it that.
It's still pretty cheap because it knows what it is. It's like, no, we only do horror.
Right, we can't do $20 a month for this shit.
But what I was trying
Which, by the way, Netflix is now, the no ad version is $20 a month.
It is absolutely. Ew. But what I wanted to get to with Shudder specifically was that after years and years, this little streaming service that could finally did a massive overhaul of their user interface.
Right. I know that on certain platforms, like let's say you're using a smart TV,
Mm-hmm.
it can be a little jittery. I recommend using Shudder on a console or something like that.
It's better now, is what I'm saying. Yeah,
Okay.
it does seem to be better now.
That's great.
It loads faster. It's different. It's organized differently, which is kind of nice. But oh man, they got some cool horror movies on there. And a lot of not a lot, but several long documentaries about horror too. So if you just want to throw on a 6-hour documentary where they just talk about 90s horror,
Right.
you can totally do that.
And I'm always on the amount of gaming that I do with something playing in the background is basically constant.
Well, I recommend, Journey into Darkness, horror movies, I think it's 95 to 99 is what they have on there right now. And it's, 6 hours of just, here's mid-90s horror movies you may have forgotten, and here's 5 minutes about each one.
Love it.
You know, real easy to just zone in and out of it while you do other stuff. Shudder, get it, if you like horror. Which, if you're watching and listening to this, you gotta like a certain amount of gore, right? It's Turok.
And if you work for Shudder, hey, pay us.
Sam Zimmerman.
Pay us to talk about you.
Shout out to Sam Zimmerman, the head of programming for Shudder.
We're gonna talk about you anyway, but if you wanted to spot us at 20,
No, he's a cool guy.
Hell yeah.
And definitely worth following on social media if you have that.
he'd be like, you know what, give these guys a crisp $50 bill.
We should have a guest column in Fangoria. That's what we should have.
Hell yeah. I want a call-in portion of the show too. I want a way people can call us during the show.
Here's what we need. We need a voicemail number that people can call, and then we can play people's voicemails on the show and respond to them.
Right.
Because we don't do a live show.
But what I'll do though is I'll rearrange the call. So if you're mean to me, I'll make it to where you say some weird shit. So something to look forward to.
Yeah, there'll
So
be a long legal disclaimer at the beginning of the voicemail.
The meaner the better, because like I said, there's going to be a disclaimer saying I'm actually going to rearrange everything you tell me.
Well, you
make it beneficial for me.
You lose all rights to whatever voice recording you leave. As soon as you leave it, we can do with it whatever we want.
Right, and I will.
In perpetuity throughout the universe, ipso facto, suck my dick.
In your private moments, you'll think of me. And be like, man, I shouldn't have been such an asshole to this guy.
I don't know why we're making up these fake scenarios with fucking haters and mean people.
I don't know what you're talking about, fake scenarios. This might happen.
I mean, I absolutely would set up a voicemail. I am just saying that, like, we're mad at someone who doesn't exist. I'm also pointing that out.
I mean, I'll give opinions on people that never needed them. I like giving opinions on things I know nothing about. That's what I like to do. For example, speaking of being a hater...
Are you anyone on the internet? That's who you sound like.
Right. No, speaking of being a hater, I'm full-on hateful towards a new game that just came out.
I'm so fucking a hater, you should call me Bill.
I love it. Slick, clean, and tight. That's the show.
You liked it.
That's Watson and James Do Play.
You heard it. You can't unhear it.
So that's what things would be like if I invented the thing longer. A man can dream.
He just said woo. Woo! Oh, that's gross.
Crimson Desert came out a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago.
They took out the AI assets.
I don't care.
They did.
They did it in the first place.
They did it.
They did it because we noticed.
I know.
All right.
But look, if you don't punish them and then reward, this company is like a puppy. You know what I mean? It did the wrong thing. You punished it, so it changed the behavior. Now you have to praise it.
Here's the thing. I'll praise it if you lower the price.
Yeah, lower the price.
$70, dog. I know you worked hard. I get it. I get it.
Don't undermine your own work by cheaping out at the last second with some AI bullshit.
Right. So if you want me to really forgive you. I've already forgiven myself. I'm great. I'm amazing. I'm perfect. I'm wonderful.
Does it make any difference for you if I tell you they're adding multiplayer?
$60. Make it 60.
That's your upper end.
And I'll think about it.
That's fair.
You know, like let's say the Switch 2. Oh yeah, the Switch 2 is out. Let's say the new Zelda game drops tomorrow and they're like $70, and I go, yeah, all right.
And it's an all new game. It's not a remaster of something else.
And I go, all right, cool. Deal, I'm in.
So overall,
that's different.
You think a $70 price point is justifiable?
Yeah, if it's the right game. If I'm not taking a chance on something, $70 is a lot to just like I don't know.
That's a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. That seems high.
I might like it, And then you do the perspective thing. It's like, all right, well, what is $70? 2 tanks of gas?
Yeah.
For my little.
For if you have a smaller vehicle.
For my little roller skate that I drive.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's not too bad. I don't know. I get this. I'm weird about money.
You were talking about your weekly takeout night where you splurge on takeout. That's your cheat meal day or whatever.
Yeah. Right.
And I was like, oh, well, see right there. I don't have one of those days a week, and I also pay for 4 more streaming services than you do.
What do you mean you don't have a takeout night? You don't really get takeout?
I don't really get takeout.
Sure.
So let's say you spend $40 on getting 2 people a decent amount of takeout. That's a high number, but it's also 2 full meals and drinks and all that.
Yeah,
you did the whole thing.
You're talking about monthly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's 2 streaming services right there.
Right.
Again,
it's all about compartmentalizing and kind of figuring out what you're good with.
How you justify these things to yourself. What seems unreasonable to you is not unreasonable to someone else.
Sure.
Yeah, no,
I'm never going to go up to be like, oh, that's a massive waste of money. Why are you doing that? And then do something that they probably see as a massive waste of money. I don't really give a shit what people do with their money.
Yeah, I don't either.
But whenever it comes to paying for a video game, $70, that's pushing it.
Something that is automatic. It's a video game. It's not insulin.
Right.
It's automatically a luxury entertainment item. No one needs video games to live.
Not a one of us.
So you're starting from that point, right? So it is where do you put your entertainment value? Do you put it into live experiences? Do you put it into replay value? Do you put it into how much you can interact with other people and a sense of community? What makes something worth it to you for $70?
70 fucking bucks.
That's almost concert. That's
right.
Almost concert ticket level.
But
that's a one-time thing. You get to go to one concert, or you get a game that you maybe own for the rest of your life.
I've heard people say about Crimson Desert whenever they're trying to defend it, trying to convince me to buy it. They tell me, they go, takes about 8 hours to get going. And I'm like, fuck me. That's insane.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
What do you mean 8 hours to get going? I get it. So whenever they say that, I go, all right, well, let's think about the plateau area in Breath of the Wild. how long did I play that?
How long did I actually take to do that?
Right, and I go, I don't know, a couple hours probably.
Yeah,
All right,
maybe.
maybe 2-3 hours to get the game going.
But it's like I'm not learning a new language.
But like
it's another video game on a console I already own. It shouldn't be that difficult to get it going.
you only do one full day of employment to get the game going. And what does that even mean, get going? What are you doing that entire time?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it just going to be abject tedium until then?
Right. Like, is it just not going to be a
Or
good
are
time?
you saying you didn't get wowed, and see a new game mechanic or something that you didn't expect until 8 hours in,
Right. You get your horse at 8 hours in or something like that.
Yeah, what's your metric? You built a house, you got a horse, you got some rare artifact by about 8 hours in, whatever.
Right.
I know you can dress fat cats up in armor, and so maybe this is all a stupid argument, and I'm going to play it anyway.
Another criticism of Crimson Desert was the lack of story. The story is just not very interesting.
I never care about story in video games. You know where I like story? Books.
Right. But whenever you're making a game where you're not allowed to make your own character and there is no story, then there kind of has to be a reason that you can't make your own character.
Because that would take up other space.
I
They
guess.
focused on, I think, just overall size.
I think you're probably right.
I think that's where they put all their eggs, is into size.
Right. So it seems like a game that is kind of emulating a lot of other games. And I think that's why it has kind of an average score, because
Yeah, that's fair.
It does kind of an average job.
Look,
and I don't think that's a bad thing.
I
think
respect
when
the swing.
I think whenever a game gets like a 78 out of 100 on Metacritic, people think it's a horrible game then. I go, no, it just means that it's just your standard game.
Honestly, I think if it's got that kind of consensus that it's pretty good, there's like a 50-50 shot that I personally will think it's a masterpiece.
Fair enough.
Because that means if out of all the people in the world they thought it was just kind of average, that means on the two opposite ends, there are a lot of people thought it was good and a lot of people probably thought it was bad.
Right.
So I might be in either of those groups. I might be missing out on a masterpiece that, is only rated 78 on Metacritic or whatever.
I think the game that if it does well enough and they make a sequel, then the story thing won't matter. And I'll use Dark Souls as an example of that. Dark Souls and the From Software games, they've been saying like Crimson Desert doesn't have a story. Yeah, well, you play Dark Souls games and the story is convoluted unless you read item descriptions and pay attention
and kind of piece it together.
And kind of piece things together.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people on YouTube that their whole channels are based around figuring out
lore
the lore
you missed in Dark Souls.
Right, and you missed most of it. There is a story, and we went through and read all the item descriptions. We put 2 and 2 together for you, and we made it into a little movie for you.
Something
to
that's
enjoy.
actually digestible.
From Software has always had a history of having convoluted stories. So there's you know what to expect when you get
But clearly,
into it.
that's the lane they've chosen. They focus on just making bosses hard and stuff like that. Other things like that make their games more successful.
But there had to be a first one, and that was Demon's Souls. And whenever that game came out, people were like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
What is this Demon Souls? Who am I?
But the way you
am
get
I
around...
Turok? Am I no one?
With the way you kind of get around that weird kind of lack of story is you make your own character. It adds some agency to it. So that's my criticism with Crimson Desert, is that not that there isn't a story, but if there's not a story, let me make my own character.
I'll wait till
Let me kind of experience it myself. Let me be the avatar. I want to have, green skin and purple eyes.
Do you just mean in like looks?
Just looks, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me so much.
Really? Okay.
But mostly
you
because
like Jedi Survivor, and I can understand why that doesn't bother you.
it does. It's not because I care about Cal Kestis. You know what I mean? It's because you can get different outfits and shit. You can still kind of customize.
Sure.
I'm more the like.
Oh, what's going on here?
Yeah, we should. Hold on.
Hang on.
Hold your chaps. Does he have
God,
snakeskin chaps?
He's so ripped.
Hold everything. Am I wearing snakeskin chaps in this game? Is that what's happening?
Kid Me read the novelization of this, and I just love it. They made a book based on this game, and it was all right. The way they figured out the weapons in the book is, why does this guy have so many weapons? He has a satchel, and I think they called it a light bag, which is basically a bag of holding from D&D. So he reached in there and he thought of what he needed.
Or
and then
hammer
it popped
space
it up.
from video games.
What's that?
Or from cartoons. The bag of holding from D&D.
Yeah.
Cartoons, you know, when they'll just like put their hand behind their back and pull out a mallet or a bomb or dynamite or whatever. That's called hammer space.
Oh, okay.
Behind
Interesting.
them. It's not an actual place.
Oh, the fire hurts. Got it. That makes sense. That makes sense. The fire hurts. I'm a fool. I'm
Hey,
silly Billy.
Hey, guy. Fire hurts.
Fire hurts. Don't jump to the fire. Let's see if it still hurts. It probably still hurts. I gotta get out of here. I must be missing a key or something. I don't know. Oh, shit. Go back in there. Maybe you missed something. Now forward, leave. Perfect. Thank you. Where'd you come from? He did.
He did.
He did.
What's wrong with you? I say he did.
Yeah, man, those are definitely
What are you looking up?
definitely snakeskin chaps.
Did you take a picture of him just now, or did you look that up?
I looked that up.
All right. I thought you took a picture of the screen.
Someone else
check
took
this
a
out.
picture of him. But it is from literally that part of the game we were just at.
Zoom in on the part that the chaps don't cover. Hell yeah.
Enhance. Have you heard of catching print?
Who?
All right.
Who? What?
I'm dropping even more new slang on you today.
Oh
New
my
to
God.
you. New to you slang.
New to me slang. There's a lot of.
Because I don't want.
slang.
Well, I don't want to claim to be on the cutting edge of anything because it's not fucking new.
Sure.
I just happen to know it before you. It's called catching print,
All right.
and we're probably gonna end this episode with talking about this. All right. So, you know how guys are gross and like leer at women.
I am a guy. I am disgusting. So yeah, 100%.
All right. Well, women are finally somewhat getting even. All right.
Okay.
So there's a new sport, pastime, hobby, activity, whatever you want to call it, called catching print. It means women are studying men's crotchular areas out in public,
All right.
trying to catch a glimpse of the print, outline, shape, form of their penis.
Oh well, I do that.
Catching print.
I've been doing that for years, dog.
You know what I mean?
I go look at the.
Well, it's a hot new trend, right? It's not new. It's just new phraseology to
I go look
describe
at.
it.
I go look at the hog on this guy.
Yeah,
Hell
but how can you tell? How did you play Dick Detective?
I think men.
You know what I mean?
I think you just look.
Well,
I think,
exactly, but there are some parameters. Really think when you say like look. No, you gotta look for how it sits against the potential pleat of the pants, how high it is on them, how high are they wearing their pants. There's a subtle art form, right? People are sharing diagrams on how to get a better view. It's not just gray sweatpants anymore, guys. They're getting us all the time.
Catching print. Love it.
So anyway,
I'm
yeah,
into
that's
it.
the vocab, and I taught you what frauding was earlier today.
Yeah, so let's walk through frauding. Let's really talk, because I think it's far enough. If you're still listening,
Think about two guys making out,
it's just two brothers.
and they're rubbing torsos, right?
Yeah, right.
One of them reaches down his hands and grabs both dicks and kind of jerks, right?
Oh, I see. So it's one guy touching
it's one,
both of
it's
them.
both, but it's grinding two dicks together, rubbing two dicks.
Hot.
You know. Frauding, FROTTING.
This is the
Siri, play
episode-
video of frauding.
This is the episode that finally gets monetized, and YouTube's like, take the money away immediately.
That's how we become a sensation.
These guys talk about frauding, and we have to start a Patreon now because we
No.
can't make money. We can't make money on YouTube.
What's going to happen is Fox News is going to pick this up as a disgusting lefty pervert show.
Oh, absolutely.
And use us as clips on Fox News. They're playing horribly violent games, talking about gay stuff. This is what they want for your kids. This is what they want for America.
People always say, do whatever you do, try not to make people uncomfortable. And I go, no, make them uncomfortable.
You know how much bad shit happens because people don't want to have uncomfortable conversations?
I'm like, we're going to have some uncomfortable.
Like most of it. Like most bad things happen that way.
What do you think's in here?
An exclamation point, dumbass.
Yeah, but how do I get in?
Shoot it.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
I honestly wasn't going to shoot it.
Wow, what were you going to do?
I don't know, probably fraught.